Felice HD. I am back again. This is the painkiller episode. Sweet baby Jesus. Woo! Y'all know I love me some painkiller, aka Khalil, aka Jordan Calloway, fine as ever. This brother is so talented. I'm looking for all types of. I want to see all types of martial arts sequences and everything. We see an owl flying around right now. It's very metaphoric. Is that a Tesla? Okay, wait. Let me find out Painkiller got a Tessie. I see you, Pooh. He is so lit. Oh no, that's first of all, that is that's Blackbird, aka Thunder. And I'm sorry, let me rephrase this. That's Thunder Grace. All right, it's lit. I see you checking in. Woo! What in the world? Where are they? This is gorgeous. So they're in this town. It looks it's given Tokyo, maybe. It's very New York. It's really bright lights, big city. It's given like oh my goodness. Thunder Grace is going on a hell of a honeymoon. They look so cute. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be interesting. Yes. This is so lit. I don't know. Oh, that is so lit. I don't know where they're staying, but it is gorgeous. Okay. So the episode has started. It started with Thunder Grace in a taxi. They live in lit. Okay. I don't know. Oh, they watching shows. They got a oh hey, they got a performing artist. Somebody is cranking. That's what's up. Thunder Grace is lit. So they're in this bar and they're just kind of like enjoying a night on the town, it looks like. And some guy, he's really kind of strange. He came up and took a picture of them, like this really bright flash or whatever. So Grace has gone to the bathroom, and the guy took oh no, he took another picture of her, and they're abducting Grace. Painkiller is watching it all play out on a big screen. He's somewhere else. Anissa sees them. Uh-oh. So somebody is coming. They're coming after Anissa now. She's going after them. Ooh! Thunder, Thunder is not playing with them. She is crushing them. Oh gosh, here come Painkiller. Oh, he hit him with the oh, oh god. She see Khalil. He poisoned Anissa. So we see Painkiller versus Khalil. And whew, I can woo. Khalil said he want Anissa. It's about to be on. Khalil and Painkiller are at it over Anissa. Yo, what did I tell you? The fight sequences always be lit. Khalil, Khalil, and Painkiller. Oh, Khalil is fighting Painkiller. Oh my goodness. How did they do this? How did they do this? How do they have so many sequences where it's like Painkiller is fighting against oh my gosh. It's like Painkiller is fighting against Khalil. And Khalil kicked his butt. Khalil is like the nice, it's like the you know how you see like the angel and the devil? It's like Painkiller is like the bad guy and then Khalil is like the good guy. So they're constantly at war about what the body of Jordan Calloway is going to do, right? So Painkiller had Anissa. You saw the veins start to come up, like when he injects the painkiller venom. The veins had started to run up her face, and we know last time that happened, um, last season, that didn't do too well for her. Like she almost didn't make it. So I'm trying to figure out what they done did with Grace, because they just the guy came and took her picture again, and then they injected her with something. So I think they was trying to do like divide and conquer because I'm pretty sure if he would have ran up on Anissa while um Grace was with her, then they would have been, a force to be reckoned with. So I'm pretty sure they were trying to like divide and conquer or whatever. But yeah, Gamby saved Anissa the last time, but they're out somewhere. Like they're in another part of this. It looks like they might be in another like area or something. So Gamby is not nowhere around this go round. But it looks like in the war between Painkiller and Khalil, um, that Khalil actually won that one. So we'll see when we come back from we're in commercial break right now, but we'll see when we come back from commercial break what ends up happening with the whole situation with Anissa because the painkiller was saying that because he was programmed to attack and kill the Pierce family that it's painful for him until he actually carries that out. So that's why he's so like adamant about he wants to, go after them. I didn't realize that that's what that was, but basically, it's a situation where he's having a hard time until he carries this out. Who knew, right? So now we learn a little bit more about what happened when they actually put that program into him. Because, I mean, I kind of knew that that happened, but I didn't realize all the ramifications. You think because they're superheroes that they don't, go through pain? He's painkiller. How does he feel pain? So this guy that rang up the he rang up the this whole club is like a facade for something else. The guy that was performing is actually a hologram and the bartender is somebody else. This is all like painkiller stuff. So the guy that was playing the bartender, he's actually involved in this some type of way. I don't know. He's talking to him about how the whole situation happened. So that he's watching it on the camera. So he said the kill order is like a GPS. If the targets are anywhere near him, he can sense it. So that's how Painkiller got out. He sensed a Pierce around him and just went into kill mode. So the fact that when Thunder Grace went on their honeymoon, they ended up wherever Khalil has gone to. That's probably why he relocated and got as far as away from them as he could. This guy used to work with the ASA. So now Painkiller said that he wanted him to help him learn how to control pain, how he could learn how to control Painkiller. He said he's working on it. He said he had to give him some credit. This is the first time Painkiller showed up in a year, and he was in the vicinity. He's in the vicinity of one of the targets. Wow. He told him to relax. So he has the serum. So the guy that is working with, oh, Anissa's coming back. Oh, yikes. Painkiller's crew is the Bay AF. Woo. Who that? Yikes. She see Khalil and she is furious. He told him that's not Painkiller, that's Khalil. Oh my goodness. Ooh. So the guy with the camera, he's actually prospecting. He's prospecting. So he's talking to a woman about some of the people. Ooh. So so they're talking now about the prospecting. Oh, he's talking about Grace. He's telling her about Grace. So she knows that they have a meta. She's taking Grace. I wonder where they are. She's taking he took Grace and she said that she wants to see Grace immediately. Anissa's like, "You're going to fix this." she won't find Grace because she can't. She's telling Elisa, Anissa is telling Painkiller that he needs to go find Grace. He's in tears. Damn, damn. The venom is. Painkiller get ready to go look for Grace. He going to look for Grace. Anissa is out. I don't know what they gave her. It's helping her fight the venom, but it be knocking her out. She was in the middle of the conversation. She went out like a narcoleptic. So we figuring out now that this painkiller episode is a whole new world. Okay, he got his bay cohorts all in cahoots. It's just a whole different vibe. I mean, it's very techy energy. It's the same type of feel that you get when you go into Gabby's lair, but it just feels very different. It feels very retro, very cutting edge, very, chic. Um it's lit. I mean, I find it hard. I mean, I don't think that now is the time, you know. Anissa is not very trusting of the situation, obviously. We're 19 minutes in, but listen, I really just don't even know what to expect. This is so much like this is just so new. It is really almost like it's a totally different show. So I need to see more because listen, y'all already know I am here for Painkiller, aka Khalil. Let's be clear. He got a new look. Okay. It's given. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of bittersweet because I'm Team Kennifer. So the fact that he's in the show with Anissa and not Jen, makes me kind of sad. But I I'm interested to see where this goes. I will definitely watch it. Just to see what happens if nothing else. So, while we're on commercial break, let's talk a little bit more about what seems to be the issue here. There's two issues that we have kind of discovered this 20 minutes in. The first issue is that Khalil is trying to get control of Painkiller, and he is having quite the time. Painkiller has a mind of his own, a program of his own, and they are constantly, Khalil and Painkiller are constantly at war with one another to take control of what the next steps are going to be. And we've seen that really kind of start ever since Painkiller emerged. Um, but the other issue that we're starting to learn now is that there is an entire like underworld. And then even in this other part of town, there's a demand for metas. And oh my gosh, dude, I when he snapped the first picture, I let him live. But when he kept doing it, I started to feel like this is strange. Um, yeah, he's prospecting. He's prospecting for the lady that was that he was video chatting with. I don't know what they're up to, but she has an interest in the fact that Grace is meta and that she transitions to leopard, to a leopard shapeshift and all that. So we're gonna stay tuned for that. It's 9:22 now. We're still on commercial break, but listen, I would like to see what they're up to because it's definitely something. It's giving me Tobias vibes because Tobias is really trying to get the metas. He's trying to build a meta team himself. So you not feeling the new look? You not feeling the new look? Listen, let me tell you something. Don't ask me what I think. I don't care what kind of hair or beard that man have. It's giving quarantine vibes. Everybody kind of, whiffing around the quarantine. So, I think I think it's a different look. I think everybody kind of transformed their look every year. If you look at the looks from season 1 and then how it transitioned to season 2, everybody had like different looks each season. I think the fashion and the trends and the looks is kind of part of what Black Lightning has to offer. Oh, Painkiller and found the people that took Grace. So he's doing facial recognition. He's getting ready. Oh, this is lit. This is lit. It's giving me Dick Tracy. Yes. Painkiller got the photographing dude. He got him in a messed up predicament. He ran the dude over. Oh my gosh. So Khalil told him he was going to run him over, but he put a tracker on him. So the tracking device that he had, the guy, he's like the new Gambit. The guy went through his GPS and they found the location where Anissa is. So Khalil is on his way there now. I mean, not Anissa, Grace. Anissa's convalescing well. Hey, I don't know who this guy is that is sending to Anissa, but he is fine. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look, we just gonna keep this moving. So he's explaining to Anissa what's going on with Painkiller and Khalil. So he's trying to help her understand that there is a distinction and that Khalil is not a bad guy, but he fights, constantly back and forth with Painkiller. So he's talking to her now about his story. So he's telling her his story about how he had veterans and PTSD and everything. He said he was there and Ooh. So Khalil has been talking a lot about them. Ooh. So he's telling her about how Khalil saved his life. He said he had drank and took too many pills, and he had a real bad headache, and he had taken some pills, and he had drank, and he had passed out in an alley. He said that that's how he started working with him because he had helped save his life or whatever. Oh, and this. Oh, he said you ain't never had to hide who you are, Anissa, or do you prefer Thunder? Ah, who is this woman? Okay, so she must be coming to check Grace out. Oh no, she's looking at the guy that painkiller poisoned. So she said that she's isolating a compound and she wants to know like where did it come from. So now she's looking at Grace. They're keeping her sedated, but they're watching her. So Grace is laying on the table and she's in her Grace format, but her skin is going back and forth from normal to like leopard spots. Lil is like in the building, and the new Gambi guy is kind of telling him, "Look, the guards are here and here, so he can know who's watching." So he got one of the guards. He got one of them. Yikes! He's sneaking up on the second one. He hit him with the one hitter quitter. He hit him in the trigger point. He's like, I don't know what this is. So he sees kids with computers connected to their brains. So he told Khalil to grab the laptops. He doesn't see Grace though. The security officer is back up. He won't talk to him. Ooh, he tried to get the dude to. He put some pressure on him to try to get him to. So this is a similar type of technology. Is similar to like painkiller. So he said they done found they done found some software and like some type of programs that might help him with painkiller. Uh oh. He didn't find Grace, but he might have found the answer to his first problem. Listen, so he got the location to the warehouse, but I don't think Grace was there. So he's trying to get more intel on who these people are. So the guy gave him a name before he actually passed out. The guy gave him a name. He said her name is Maya. And before he could get a location on where she is, the guy passed out. I don't know if he died or if he passed out or what. But basically, we now know that, hey, he's in a situation now where he may be able to stumble up on the very technology that he can actually use to you know to to control this whole painkiller situation he got going on. I think that would be awesome, but I don't know if he can work directly with them because they seem like they're up to something. So the guy's looking through the laptops that Khalil brought back. So they're trying to look and see now what's going on. I'll be interested to see what they stumble up on because listen, that boy needs some help with that painkiller thing. That painkiller thing is a mean junk. So what do y'all think? Hit me up in the chat. Are you feeling the painkiller episode so far? Yes. They kept making comments about how tall the new Jennifer is. So I don't know. We haven't seen them in proximity. But my guess is if she's not his height, she's probably close to his height. Because I'm just thinking about it in terms of her proximity to Anissa. So, Painkiller, aka Khalil, is a little taller than Anissa. And so is the new gen. So, they may be eye to eye. I don't know. I don't think if she is taller than Khalil, I don't think it's very much. But yes, that's the only point of reference that I have for that is uh, how tall they are in terms of Anissa. Yes, I do want to know what's going to happen when he finds out that the old gen evaporated. So, well, just to go back through what we've seen so far, we learn more about who this lady is. Her name is Maya. We don't know all of what they're up to, but we do know that they are using technology to control and um, monitor the brain activity of the people that they have in isolation. So we're back from commercial break. They're pulling up to somebody's house. It's a trailer. Well, he's taking him to tune into to check in with someone at a trailer. Who is that? Hey, she got the fro. Oh, she's pretty. She like what? Oh, so they're talking to her about Maya, and she does not seem excited. She says, "You don't just be saying her name, okay? This looks like Tobias." Ooh, she said, "If you ins-" she said, "If you insist on going, oh, then you need an army because she don't play." Okay, Khalil got that stack. She looking at that man like she was like a fucking snack. Okay. It's the gays for me. Shawty got hella ammo and pistols. He's like, this is impressive. She don't play. Oh my gosh. So we fast forward to where they are, and Grace is waking up and she is flipping out. She's flipping out about being restricted. She's breathing, but she is really, really freaking out. She's turning into a cat. She done got out of them restraints and she ready to fight. Oh, she done beat the brother down. Lord, the guy that was guarding her, she done beat him out. She done beat him down. She in there growling, all kinds of carrying on. Lord, she done got free. She done got free. Painkiller about to go in there after her and she free. I hope they don't abduct him. Huh? What you say, Jay Moody? Did you see someone sitting in a chair being short? I don't know, babe. I don't know. I said I said that in proximity to each other that I believe that the new gen and painkiller are about the same height because Anissa is slightly shorter than both of them. So that's my guess. I don't know if the new gen they were remarking about how tall the new gen is in comparison to China McClain. And the only thing that I can reference it to is like with Anissa, um she's slightly shorter than both of them. So that's why I said I think the new gen and Khalil are about the same height. First of all, I saw a post the like right after that episode. I gotta do the review for that episode too. But I'm not gonna be able to do a review. I'm gonna have to do a recap. Um, I was so busy trying to get the binge watch together, and I apologize again. I have not been able to figure out how to do the binge watch. I know you're lying. I do not like stuff like that. First of all, that just made my head slightly hurt. Them, I'm not watching that. I don't. I don't watch stuff like that. Y'all have at it. The people that do the sci-fi and the thrillers and like that. I see the problem why I don't like stuff like that. I don't like thrillers and horror movies because I don't like the well my daughter calls them jump scares. I don't like when stuff jumps out at you and like I don't like that. So we're still on commercial break right now, but I think we have found what the new dilemma is going to be because we're at 41 minutes in. So we got roughly about 20 more minutes left, 15, 20 more minutes left. I think the new dilemma is going to be Grace is out. She didn't got free from the restraints that they had her on, and Khalil is locked and loaded, ready to go get her because Anissa had a fit. It was like, you better go get her. So I'm wondering what's going to happen when Painkiller comes to get her out of there. I think they're already going to be on guard because they're going to realize that Grace is gone. What I'm hoping doesn't happen is that I hope that he doesn't have to pull Painkiller out in order to get out of there because you know what happens when he gets pushed to the brink. He goes back to Painkiller and gets the cracking, you know. So I'm hoping that Khalil can go on in there and or maybe they'll be able to catch him before he goes in there after Grace for no reason, because it looks like Grace. Well, we don't know for sure. I don't know if for sure if Grace got completely out of that complex, but she did get out of the restraints that they had her in. They had her like cuffed to the table that she was laying on. So I'll be interested to see if she makes it completely out of there back to Anissa. I don't even know if she knows where Anissa is. Um, so Painkiller's there and he's strapped to the nines. He's ready to do too much. He came in there and pulled out the samurai sword like he's on his knees. Yikes. They pulling up with guns. He done put his head on the samurai sword. It's the 5 o'clock shadow for me. He said he got a message for Maya. Painkiller is coming out. Painkiller was like, look, at the end of the day, if you die, I die. Painkiller and Khalil. Painkiller and Khalil are at war. Mm, this is deep. Oh my gosh. Ooh. He said he gonna let him finish if things get bad. He said he gonna be on his best behavior. He said he going in there, get Grace, get the technology. Painkiller in the heezy. Painkiller is in the motherfucking heezy. Painkiller is such a savage. Jesus. 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 Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Painkiller to lay everybody down. Bruh. The cinematography on this, that's what I say. It never fails. It never fails. Whenever they have a painkiller fight sequence, it's always lit. Painkiller is not for the shenanigans, bruh. Oh, that was Khalil? Oh, Painkiller about to shut it down. That was Khalil going like that. Oh, oh, he let Painkiller out. Yo, these fight sequences are sickening. Y'all gotta watch this. Painkiller be having the most lit fight sequences. Oh my gosh. Yo, they can't do nothing with painkiller, young, and they still coming. Why y'all walking out? He like, man, you don't see all these. He don't want to. He don't want. Oh, he letting them beat him up. He letting them. Oh, 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 oh. Sweet baby Jesus. Yo. Yo. He literally is the only man standing and he done fought like 40 people, bro. They got it all. The lady Maya got it all on camera. She is watching him. She's standing up waiting to meet him. Like, what's up? She's like, bro, this Bama is lit. Yo, she said, don't kill him, man. So she had a self destruct button on the building that they're in. Grace is like trying to get out of there. She's fighting her way out. Grace is haul assing up out of there. She seen them lights blinking and she got up out of there. Anissa was getting ready to go look for Grace. She said, look, I've known many women, but I've only loved one. She's like, I'm about to go look for Grace. Yikes. Oh, he said he driving. So they walking through there now. He looking for Maya. He just saw Grace and he told Grace, go ahead. So now she's out. She went to the car. Oh, they are armed to the nines. They're going in there after Painkiller. Painkiller's looking for Maya. He's looking for the technology. Oh, Painkiller is going to stay in the self-destructing building on purpose because he don't want to keep going through the back and forth. He said he's tired of he said he tired of his mind constantly attacking him and then his mom's gone and so there's a conversation now. Painkiller and Khalil are talking about whether to live or die. and he's telling him now, please leave out of the building now, because they got, I think they said it was like a 5 minute timer or something. That was like a long time ago. The other teams are coming in, his friends are coming in there now to look for him. So he's getting out of there now. How could they do this? It said 52 and they went to a commercial break on us. How could they do this? Please, please don't do this. I gotta know if he makes it out of the building. If they don't come back before 9 o'clock and tell us whether Painkiller made it out of that building, I know this is a pilot, but he's got to make it out of that building. It's no way. It's no way. Like, let's see what's going on in the chat. First of all, everything about how Painkiller is living is lit. Like the spot he's staying in is lit. His new friends lit. Like the girl that was like flirting with him was lit. Like everything is just lit. Like his like bitch my life lit. Like bitch my life lit. Like the only thing that's really not going well for him right now is the fact that for one, he's at war with himself and his mind about whether Painkiller or Khalil can dominate. But now he's on the radar of yet another creep that likes to prey on metas. So she's seen what he's capable of. So I just hope it doesn't turn into another like Tobias situation where they see what he's capable of, and so now they try to like put him on their team to like make him um do different things that he shouldn't really, or like he really doesn't want to do. So that's what kind of disturbs me the most about the whole situation that with this Maya girl, because it's giving me Tobias vibes. It's giving me like what Tobias was doing to him. I think this Painkiller is a little bit wiser than, the high school Khalil. Maya? No, he made it out. So now Anissa's talking to him. Yeah, Painkiller had the steady stream of tears. It was real deep. Anissa's talking to Khalil, and oh, he asked about Jen. She said Jen has changed. Mm. Kennifer. He's like, she talk about you often. He's like, yeah. Oh, he said, don't tell her. He said, don't tell Jim where he is. He said he got to work on the whole Painkiller Khalil thing before he sees Jen again. So she's thanking him for oh. He called her Harriet. He took it back to season one. So he's looking at the technology now. They have the laptops hooked up, and he said they had. He said that you can't even find the girl Maya. He said he said that he said that they're looking for this girl Maya, but um when he's looking at the brain scans, there were some defects in the brains that they were trying to work through. So now they're trying to figure out how they can use the technology that this Maya lady was using to try to improve or like adjust brain defects. How they can use that for him to control painkiller. Maya is Odell's daughter. So we find out now that Odell is alive and Odell has a daughter who knows that Painkiller tried to kill her father. So now we understand why Maya has eyes for Painkiller. Shit just got real. I told y'all. I told y'all. See, the people that have been rocking, if you've been rocking since the beginning, you know I told y'all that Odell was the gift that keeps on giving. We got to see where this goes next week. I can't wait. Okay. Peace and blessings until next time. Thank you. Like, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next week.